Hello, Miriam at the Bureau with your national weather forecast for tomorrow, Wednesday the 4th of March. Taking a look at tomorrow's weather map, we can see the monsoon trough lying across those northern parts of the country, with several tropical low pressure systems starting to develop along that trough. Now, in the north, we're likely to see widespread rain, thunderstorms, the risk of heavy falls and flooding associated with this building weather. So we're actually going to be issuing a dedicated weather update video around this situation a little bit later today, so you can find out more details in that video. Elsewhere across the country tomorrow, we've got a low pressure trough extending from southern parts of Queensland down into New South Wales, generating some showers and storms in those areas, particularly focused through southeast New South Wales. Otherwise, a large high pressure system is moving over the Bight, extending settled and fairly sunny weather across those southern parts of the country, although it will be hot in the far west. Let's take a state-by-state look now at tomorrow's forecast, starting with Queensland. In Queensland, the monsoon trough lies across the Cape York Peninsula, generating rain, thunderstorms and the risk of heavy falls in those far north areas down the North Tropical Coast and back across parts of the Gulf country as well. We could also see some showers and storms developing in the far southwest as this low pressure trough moves through. Now, as I mentioned, flash flooding is a risk where we see heavy falls, but it's also worth noting that we do still have widespread riverine flooding across much of the state, including some brand new flood watches which have been issued for far north Queensland. A few showers will also persist around parts of the east coast tomorrow, but inland through the southeast and central parts of Queensland, we're looking at sunny and generally settled weather. For Brisbane tomorrow, we're looking at a possible shower and a top of 30 degrees. In New South Wales tomorrow, our low pressure trough is lying across inland areas, pushing down towards the southeast. We are likely to see some showers and storms in the vicinity of this trough, mainly focused through those southeastern areas, although some of those showers could move up the coast towards the Hunter and Mid-North Coast districts. There is a risk of heavy falls tomorrow, mainly focused about the southern ranges and south coast districts as this trough moves through. Otherwise though, we're in for mostly sunny and settled weather in the far west and in the far northeast of the state. For Sydney tomorrow, we're looking at a shower or two on the forecast, a top of 29 degrees. Down in Canberra, showers and a top of 28 degrees. In Victoria tomorrow, the chance of rain and storms continuing through those far eastern areas, but it will be drier elsewhere. Sunny in the west and northwest, but a little bit of cloud, particularly in the morning through central parts. For Melbourne tomorrow, we're looking at a top of 22 degrees, morning cloud lingering, but hopefully some sunnier breaks during the afternoon. Taking a look at Tasmania now, some morning fogs are on the way for inland and central areas. Then it will be a warm, settled and mostly sunny day across the state. A little bit more cloud possible through the west with a very slight chance of a light, isolated shower or two there. For Hobart though, it will be a dry day, mostly sunny with a top of 25 degrees. In South Australia tomorrow, we are looking at dry conditions across the state, mostly sunny as well, just a little bit of cloud lingering about the south coast, most likely in the morning. Temperatures will be cooler than average, but will still feel fairly mild for most areas. We will, however, see significant flooding continuing across parts of the northern and inland areas, recovering from recent rainfall. For Adelaide, we're looking at mostly sunny conditions tomorrow, a top of 27 degrees. In Western Australia tomorrow, our west coast trough continues to draw in heat. We're going to have a very warm day on the way for many of those western and southwestern districts. Heat waves continuing, particularly focused through the western Pilbara and Gascoyne, but starting to develop further south along that west coast as well. Generally though, it will be sunny and settled in most of these areas tomorrow, in contrast with the far northern parts of Western Australia where that monsoon trough is lying. Rain and thunderstorms are expected, the risk of heavy falls and flooding too. We have issued a few flood watches for parts of the Kimberley. For Perth though, it will be a sunny day with a top of 36 degrees. In the Northern Territory tomorrow, monsoonal showers, storms and the risk of heavy falls continue, with the monsoon trough lying across the southern parts of the top end. Now that weather is going to be focused across the top end and through those central districts, but we could see a few patchy showers pushing further south as well. There is a risk of flooding developing around this monsoonal activity, so flood watches have been issued new for some parts. For Darwin tomorrow, we're looking at a shower or two and a possible thunderstorm, a top of 31 degrees. Now, you can find the detailed forecast for your area via the Bureau's website, the Bomb Weather app, and via our social media. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.